Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
Hello, and welcome to Sunday service on the Grim Grizz streams for August 6, 2023. I'm Grim Grizz, or General Griswold Gaius Grim of the First LARP Ingression Protocol. First LARP Ingression Protocol. Dude, do you like acronyms or something? Boy, howdy do I like acronyms. Did you know that LARP Gate Year 4 begins on September 19th, 2023, and LARP Gate Year 4 has been dubbed. What did you dub it? this? The fall inversion. The fall inversion. That sounds pretty fancy and epic. Well, let's see if we can deliver. This, however, is still year 3, and there's a stream coming. But wow, am I going through?
No. It's just an inversion. No. I don't know. I don't mean that. No. I didn't. No. No. Yeah. No. I think that's right. No.
You know.
All right, and so I don't know if you know, but we do a card for the show, and that's how this is gonna go. And then we'll do the savings throws, which everybody knows and loves because it's part of the participation. Part of the participation. Flipped over card for the show. Yeah. No, this card is the card for the show. Oh no.
It's just an inversion. No.
You're crushing me, people. You're crushing me. I'm big, but I'm not that big.
On the list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile. Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
All right, hello. In case you don't know, the savings throws, and that's how this goes, are based loosely on the chakra system. And I have everyone that participates in the hive mind and at home and on the replays to choose one of those as the basis for their savings throw against the mind control you're constantly swimming in because, like, the world is made of LARP. Anyway, those of you who roll a self-roll, you decide when to do it. Everybody else picks between survival, social, wisdom, or heart. And if it's over 10, you take half damage. Under 10, you take full damage. You get bonuses for chatting in the hive mind, watching the replay, sharing amongst your friends. It's a complicated system. The rules should be Is there not a table of how you get what bonus points on the Discord already? Choose! Survivalists, that is a 10 for you today, right? Yes, a 10 for you today. Socialists, including that Slack fella, I'm sure, a 14. Focus on the fort. This, right? How about now? Now will you? All right, that's a 14. Lovers of Wisdom, Prime, 17. Prime, maybe from here. Further back, closer up. Whatever. And the heart, folks, the number of transformation. Sweet 11. Indigo kids, not a nat 20. Prime 19 for you. Them's your savings throws for this Church of Emma Sunday service. And now this is what it looks like when I'll tell you about it in a minute, but this is what it looks like.
What you're witnessing here now, ladies and gentlemen, is Pilot Doob Ranger from the Edgar Reese Industries Space Force thingy. performing a ritual he calls warming up Emma. Emma is an asteroid found in the Reaches sector of the Jumpgate universe in hyperial space. Um, this asteroid Emma, is famous for before the asteroid's skin texture pack change. She was very, very dark, and many a poor soul smacked into her on the way between the outer cloud and the main gate. And as such, Doob believes that by warming Emma thusly, in one pilot, every time he warms this thing, one pilot who has smacked into Emma in the past is called back toward the Jumpgate universe and has to roll a saving throw against it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I meant with the fancy pants thumbnail. We had to stop the fancy pants thumbnail. The Church of Emma. Dum dum dum. And what we got to say? It's probably better than nihilism. Womp womp womp. Remember, everybody, this is the one he has to voice himself. What? Oh yeah. Remember. We want. And now part of the Sunday service from which you have received your mind control savings throws. We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see doing what is right for me. Is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency. Now, having delivered on the Church of Emma portion of this Sunday service for August 8th or August 6th, 2023. Oh, look. It's the Kekomega frog at the bottom of the Reign of Kings. Way down at the bottom of Seshet's feet. Hey guys, are you feeling virtually not alone? If you say it in the hive mind, the live stream show ratings go way up. Way up. Oh, wait, more here. Just do this for a while.
Yeah.
All right, and now as part of the Sunday service show, I thought I'd go over the cards that have survived and are also written for this one. But first, I have a comment starred. That usually means there's been a super chat, but I started myself. It's from Robert Gebler. Can we have a live stream dedicated to just going over Vervaeke's notes? If anybody gets a copy of Vervaeke's notes, sure. If anybody brings me a stack of notes on Vervaeke, I will go over them. I personally haven't taken the notes. I do believe that the Awakening from the Meaning Crisis 50-hour series has plenty of gems that should go on the Awakening from the Meaning Crisis TikTok, but I haven't heard back on that one. Maybe I should check the spam folder.
Is everything all right in here?
Yes, Nanny.
All right, the first card that survived until my thing says, pow. I gotta learn how where to hold these so that it focuses for you guys. What about right here? There it is. Kind of. The edge of actuality is the big words in the center of the thing, the first thing that catches your eye. But up top, and what was written first, is unexemplary. And as a member of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency, that meant that I've been unexemplary. And at the end of the Chino conference camping as our good friend just Charlie took his leave. I told him maybe I was done being a cautionary tale, and yet, still here I am, on the edge of actuality, as I were then unexemplary. Next note on the card says estuary elephant hunting.
Don't worry, Mom. I know all about cannibalism. I saw it on TV.
See? It's okay. You saw it on the television.
Now, that is estuary elephant hunting. You see, earlier in the week, last week, perhaps I pressured Chad into doing a blind elephant game video response, and then also several amazing people from the flotilla of the Fire Ant flotilla, that is the Defense Against the Dark Arts Room of Requirement, that is the TLC. So a bunch of people played along and did the blind elephant game on the God Mask, which was great and fabulous, and probably is already beautifully loomed in the loom room for me. And if I'd ever leave the other home galaxy, then maybe I'd find it there. But I haven't, and I haven't looked. I know there's been like at least 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 people who have done a blind elephant game on the God Mask, and that needs to be assembled in a loom. But the point of this note that says estuary elephant hunting is that there wasn't enough of the estuary protocol in our blind elephant gaming this way when we do it as separately, not in the same room. And it seems to me that what was lacking is that the part where everybody who comes to the estuary gets to bring their own thing to the table. And so perhaps every response that we do, like say we've done for the God Mask, at the end of those responses, the person brings their own thing, and then whoever does the first response to the thing that somebody else left determines what is the next thing. You know, we have for the sake of continuity because remember, Embody, the goal is to keep playing the game, right? That's how Papa Peterson said for us to shape ourselves.
I believe that if everyone sees what just a few people become when they wholly embrace their gifts, others will awaken.
No notes. You don't want me to use these note cards? I thought this was going over great. Oh, did I fail a saving throw? Did I have a misconception? Was something horrible going on? Why am I stalling verbally? Well, the most significant scene in Ex Machina Grimgris. Huh? Hey, this one. I don't think I can actually play it, but maybe this part. Slight electronic buzzing. This one. What? No, wait, what? Show them what you're doing. Show them what you're working with before you have to run some more branding. What? Okay, yes, okay. So I'm going through this, looking for the clip part that I should have prepared already. Here, this part. Let's see if we can get away with playing it. Maybe if I keep it this size.
Yes. Okay, where do I start? It's your decision. I'm interested to see what you'll choose.
That is the edge of actuality. That is whether or not this selfish die comes up a 20 or a 8 or a nat 1. This we don't know. We can't predict it. This is beyond the edge of our predictive capacity, and so we are simply left to observe what becomes from the edge of actuality into actuality. And what we historicize about actuality is one thing, but what actually happened seems to be despite the fact that every moment up until now has been dissolved into the same nothingness of time as the things we wake up from in the night. To me, what you woke up from a dream is pretty much the same as what actually happened, except this one is supposed to have more value, more predictive value than what you dreamed. But is that how it really is? Like, what if you get a dream? What if you get a dream and you haven't even heard of the dream catcher of optimal grip? Brought to you by, I got a baker's coven on that self roll, just so you know. Oh dear. Welcome. This is the Sunday Service Church of Emma stream. Here's some branding that's new. TikTok is communist says, yes, YouTube shorts are the far better methadone for your attention depletion syndrome. And the next clip, the next card I have is the coordinates for what is called Hades Monastery. And the note about audio ripping. I've been prompted by somebody via the X network. Some direct message, not a tweet. That's now a post. What? But the guy messaged me over there, and he said, "Man, it'd be cool if you were on the podcast because playing YouTube from the car isn't as convenient as I would like, and Spotify, you know." So I'm throwing it out there to be accountability stalked that I've been pressured to release these performances as an audio rip, so people can listen via Spotify. And the rest of the card is Hades Monastery is an asteroid field deep in the reaches. And I have this some weird, what do you call it? Delusional belief, they call them. That's what they're called. They're called delusional beliefs. That if I map all of the asteroid fields in the reaches where Emma is, it'll be the equivalent of forming a cohesive, coherent self in my psyche. As I do it, it'll be symbolically, I'll be doing that, but like internally, there'll be like hammer, and so this particular field I'll be mapping first is called Hades Monastery. It's literally 1,000 clicks from the jump gate, and nobody will ever mine it after I map it. What? Okay, next up on the cards. No, wait, first some branding. That? Yes. Welcome. I hope you're feeling virtually not alone. We're part of the Virtually Not Alone network. And it's on you guys to kick anybody who says they are out if they don't make you feel virtually alone. Even myself, if at some point you feel less alone or more alone, more virtually alone, but less, whatever. If you want to throw me out of it, you can. Just be mean about it. Be mean about it. Can we do the shanty again? No.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
Why Hades, you might ask? Why would you name this asteroid field Hades Monastery? Milan and others might ask. It's because I have two stations in the sector, and this 100,000 clicks away is at the bottom underneath those. The coordinates are. Don't tell them. It's a secret. And you threw the card away. All right, but it's the negative 100 is one of the coordinates, and so it's the underworld if the stations are on the surface. And it's a monastery because I thought about building a little station way out there if I wanted to be alone sometimes. Like all alone, not virtually not alone. Yes, thanks, Mo. Look, we can make a bubble together. Ready? Hey, everybody. Oh, dear. Yeah. no nanny, no nanny. Here, this one's relaxing.
Is the end. Why the end? Well, it's because of the spark in the beginning. Because like, and it seems pointless in some sense, but then in this other sense, it's like, yeah, but you get to ask the question why, and that's the reason. It's without reason. It's like that's the. It's without logic. But oh my goodness, it's so hard to explain. It's like it's without logic, but also it's like all of the logic that ever was. That's why. That's why all of everything that.
I mean, what do you do when a guy tries to get a bonus and you weren't muted? Do you give him a negative to the next rolls? But sometimes I'm muted. We make the most of it. We make the most of it around here in the hive mind as part of the virtually not alone experience of this fire ant flotilla. Thanks, Raj, for bouncing it back in a way that sunk. McMo landing the +4 to next stream saving throws with the ear emoji. Yes, the loved luchador Chad the Pope released that whole thing. To what end? What's the telos? And well, it's good. I think that may be good for me to do a blind elephant response on, right? To what end? To what end? A lot of ends, a lot of means, a lot of ways. Okay, this card I have on me says Trash Murdoch, and it's from earlier in the week. I played a nice game. Who could get the reference? The reference is from It in the first one in the 84s with the denim guy flag. Oh, but speaking of which, you can get a Denim Wars Denny hat. Should be on the images below. If not, they're on the last stream. But I wanted to go back over that a little bit because I know a lot of you only catch streams occasionally and you didn't see every single one last Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I didn't do one Thursday or Friday because whatever. And since you might have missed it, I wanted to go back over it. Trash turns into a very my life for you, my nephesh for you, my soul for you, devotee of Randall Flagg, the villain in that series. Well portrayed by the guy I think is the same guy who played Murdoch in the A-Team, and that's why it's Trash Murdoch. But to what end? To what end? To what end? just what is that? What's the difference between having something to die for and something to live for? And like dying seems easy compared to finding something to live for sometimes. And so it turns out that the edge of actuality plays out such that after ending up running Chad's thing to what end at that portion of the stream and doing the Trash Murdoch card, the back of the Trash Murdoch card sort of to me is the same set of questions Chad wrestles with in that excellent video. Please leave a comment below on that video of Chad's with your to what end. Let's give that guy some love and attention. But here's these questions that happen to be on the back of this card, and let me know if it's the same thing you think Chad was wrestling with. What remains after disorientation? What's the same in heaven or hell? How would you fill infinity? And what about the way you fill infinity would tell us it was you? Speaking of which, I wanted to note that I find as supposed a diverse religious melting pot this little corner is supposed to be. I don't see very many magic pajama fellas, the Mormon folk. And I understand that they're here so that they eventually get their own planet. 23andMe? What? Also on the card, the alignment problem. They're all legit characters. Yes, as far as we can tell, you're allowed to be a lawful evil. You're allowed to be a narcissistic sociopath. And as a narcissistic sociopath, it is my honor and pleasure to inform you that we've discovered the crown of the good is given to the brothers. Brotherhood is the prize that makes people the good guys. How does it go? I don't remember how it goes. But anyway, we've decided that even though we're narcissistic sociopaths, if we arrange ourselves fraternally as a regiment of brothers, then we will be the good guys because we will be crowned with brotherhood. And the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants was already taken by those Marvel folk. And also on the card, what's left of you? Like, the you that came in here when it was born? Like, all you were when you came in? What's left of that? And also, what else are you? Let's see if we can get that comment section working on this one, guys. Hey, thanks to the Hive Mind for playing here now. No. Yes, Big Mo. Welcome back to the Church of Emma Sunday service for August 6, 2023. Crown the good with brotherhood. That's how it goes. It turns out some shanties are more catchy than others. We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see. Doing what is right for me is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency. Sorry, bud. He's under the table we played earlier. It was great. On the card to finish the show. Oh, this is a powerful one. First, Spider World. No. You guys are getting all into that reading old C.S. Lewis stuff, talking about going into Shakespeare. Spider World, The Tower, Colin Wilson, guys. And also the fun and interesting topic. Learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is a reference to the science experience those loving, beautiful, beautiful people pursuing the edge of knowledge did to some dogs. Dogs, where they would shock them into a state of like nothing they did would make any difference about the whether or not they got shocked. And then later, they would have a situation where all the dog had to do to stop getting shocked was to step over like a tiny barrier. And they kept doing it and lowering the barrier to try to make it easier and easier. But the dogs had learned that nothing they could do would help, so they just laid there and got shocked and shocked and shocked again. And that applies to humans in ways I really don't want to look at or examine, such as the whole broken horse, broken elephant, elephant on a string metaphor and stuff. Remember it. We want. Next up is something I want to carry over into next week called the Virtue Constellation. That was the notion that each constellation has a mythological story, and each of those mythological stories most likely demonstrates a virtue from the list of virtues we're pursuing. The virtue pursued this week was honesty. We're picking a new one tomorrow. It's really fun. We're building a virtue vocabulary. And but referencing the Virtue Constellation, there's on the John Vervaeke's Awakening from the Meaning Crisis Discord the last time I went, they had this really fancy pants personality test that was based on your resonance with popular characters. And I'd like us together to take a look at that as a part of the Defense Against the Dark Arts thing. There's a lot of archetypal resonance we can learn from and examine from with that tool over there. And they also had this epic list of like 75 virtues. And so there are treasures on that Discord, mateys. If anybody wants to be part of a boarding party and bring back that booty, or find where we dumped it off in the Discord in the Broken Clock Tower the last time we went, that'd be fancy. We're still doing darkness, right? Yeah, or play the mining thing again. Oh dear. No other dog than Moondog. I'm that. Do you guys think I should read the chats in case I do go to that audio only thing instead of just showing it while it shows an asteroid? Should I read out that Milan Marachino says potential? It exists in all states. And what if you don't like the voice I use when I read out your chat? What are we going to do about that situation? There's so many complicated decisions one has to make when one is running a ship in the Fire Ants flotilla. I don't know, guys. What's even going on? The last card left for the show, if we can finish this Sunday service, is another review of the stuff that we went over last week. For those who weren't here and or want a spicy enticer to go watch the replay and get the 5 points to your saving throw bonus by commenting on the replay. It says defense against the dark arts orientation, which is the we went back over the alignment, attitude, and orientation part, where the base of orientation is, do you think this is hell, that you're being punished and that's why you're here, or do you think this is heaven, and that's why it's worth making better. Next was layer cake, which is you're in a room with a key. You're in a room with a key. You are the key, but somewhere in the room is the knowledge that transforms you into the key that gets you out of the room and into the next layer of the layer cake. If, for example, in professional wrestling, when you come on the scene and you get to pick a wrestler you root for or hate, and then you either watch so you can hate that guy, or you watch so you can love the other guy, or whatever you watch. And whatever side you're picking for, the arena holder, the Vince McMahons of the world, are benefiting from your time, attention, and potential invested in the wrestling enterprise. It's the same boss collecting the paychecks from the right and the left wings of the vulture bird pair. Pop up. We don't talk about politics. We don't. Okay, then. So anyway, there's different levels of the layer cake, and like once you get like the top of the layer cake is Vince McMahon in our example, but reality itself and the information you have access to is also part of the layer cake. Let me ask you. You can do a quest. Okay, this is a quest, an optional quest for a +7 to next week's streams. Okay, if you do this, you can have a +7 for every stream next week. Is you go into your kitchen and look at all the boxes of food, particularly probably ones with carbohydrates in them, and see if you can find the phrase, what is it? It includes a bioengineered food product. Okay, and see if you can tell which of the ingredients is that bioengineered food product based on that box. And if you find that you don't have that in your kitchen, you get a +9 on your saves next week because you're doing great. But if it is in your kitchen, then you can have a +7 for finding it. And maybe that's a key to a different knowledge compartment for you. Or maybe I just made this really advertiser unfriendly. But I tell you what, there's plenty of products out there that don't have that phrase, and I'm advertiser friendly to them. What's your target demographic? Pragmatism. All right, that's all the cards for the show. Here's the baby one.
No, it's just an inversion. No. I don't know. I don't mean that. No. I didn't. No. No. Yeah. No. I think that's right. No.
You know.
Ooh, here's the one that is probably what angels look like.
There is no agency. We want what's best.
Thanks for keeping us virtually not alone. Upcycle with the super chat in some mysterious currency that is not a dollar sign. It could be anything. I'm not that well informed. Thank you, Ups, for reminding or for giving me the impression that I'm providing a valuable service by the expression of value toward the service. I watch for the divas enema. Enema kayfabe enema. Come and get your kayfabe enema, ladies and gentlemen, on the Grim
Is
Gris.
everything all right in here?
Yes, Nanny.
No, Nanny, they're lying. Everything is terrible. Terrible.
Do you have anything you want to say in conclusion?
Yes. We're all in it together. The only thing that makes the darkness bearable is each other. And I'm actually going to watch the Battlestar episode 1 within the next 24 hours. Anything from the hive mind on the way out? Baz with LOL. We got the bass with the lull, and I don't know. Here, does it do good to your spirit to hear this belly laugh, or is it turning into an evil mind splinter? In case it's the mind splinter variety, Cylon Power. Cylon Power. Good times, good times. Oh, yes, thank you, McMo, for reminding me that somewhere way up here, way past Make America Honest Again, choose denim. Past Beholder, past the scan to donate, even beyond the dream catcher of optimal grip is of the primal importance. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal of production executives that make this all possible. If you're on the Broken Clock Tower Discord and you're a member of the Shadow Cabal and you don't have the pillar role assigned to you properly yet, please announce it to me in the Broken Clock Tower Tavern and we shall remedy that. The pillars have undue influence over me and the show, which to date they haven't exerted in a negative fashion, but I'm still hopeful. The Broken Clock Tower Discord is symbolized by the image presented in front of you now, which I will play a branding tune to as we close today's Sunday service. Please greet those around you. That's for. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa there, Captain. Whoa there, Captain. Whoa. Church of Emma Sunday service stream, pal. You know what you put in the description, don't you? Oh yes, I remember now, and I think that because the tick is what it is, they would really want to hear this bit, and that's why we saved it for the end of the show. So for all of you who consider yourself it is a prudent historical fact that I bring to you on behalf of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency. Hello, I see the assassins have failed. That today Marty was like, "Take me to church," and then was like, "You're gonna go in there with me, right?" And then was like, "Don't leave me here." And so I attended one of them Roman Catholic masses, I suppose they call it, where everybody else got up and ate Jesus and they drank his blood. And since that to the Tilk community, that may be a significant event, I suppose I should relay pieces and what do you call it? Cowbell? No, you took that one away.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
Robert says repetition is supposed to lead you funny, but I don't know. Yes, mate. Thank you. Guys, okay. So, let's see. What my first thought was, what happened was, apparently the speaking priest fellow, their priest was an Indian guy, not to be of what like mainly to convey that his native language his English wasn't his first language, and he was though most of the presentation he gave was in it. I guess they called them homilies, and there was this part where he was talking. It was the parent. Oh, apparently today is the day we celebrate the feast, or the what is it? The feast of the Transfiguration is today, and they didn't offer us anything to feast on. Maybe that was after, but they weren't like it was announced like today is like I don't know. It was the same. We know, you know that day show, that day stream we did the other day, like the controversial title with the hepatitis, the gnarly hepatitis one, the gnarly hepatitis stream we did the other day. Like today is the national this day and the national that day. That's what it felt like with the whole like they weren't celebrating any transfiguration as far as I could tell. But anyway, in this guy's homily, he was like, "You see this white of this robe." And I'm like, "That is not how you treat sacred garb, bro. WTF?" And then there was parts like, "Are you good people?" And that was a really edge of your seat moment for me because, like, in the homily, he asked the question, he's like, "Are you good people?" And I was like, "Aren't they supposed to say no?" And it'd be like, "Jesus, I'm a terrible sinner," whatever that one prayer goes that they use as a meditation to reach nirvana. You guys know that they're famous for a wretched sinner one, right? Right. And but they said yes, and he's like 97% of you are good because you come here, because you go. It's like basically because you come here on Sundays, you're good. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's priesting here? What is home? What's going on here? And then there was all the parts where the kneeling. But I gotta say, one of the coolest things about doing it is like everybody says the same words during the. I don't know if it's I don't think it might be a creed they all recite, and then also as praying together, and just like that whole experience. If you've never experienced it, is worth going to. Take a pew. Don't stand in the back like a yahoo. Just find a seat as far in the back as you can. They might have ushers to seat you, but they all say the same thing at the same time. And hearing one, it's like one weird. It's like if you were sitting in a crowd of mind-controlled people, and the thing that was controlling all of the minds was speaking to you through hundreds of voices. And it's just the phenomena of hearing what that sounds like is worth it. So worth it. It's wild. It's wild. And like that's how I framed it for you. That's not how it was framed internally, but it's better to convey the understanding of the experience than what I experienced. But anyway, that was wild. That was wild. It does like today's his shows. Is he having a feast? He should be having a feast, not running a show. But let's see. Voyaging through the traditions is the real fun. Robert with ontological presuppositions are awesome. McMo says these folks don't know how to feast, and they don't know how to celebrate. Like we're celebrating. No, I don't know. Like there was victory, there was transfiguration. The transfiguration apparently is the scene where Jesus takes the guys up, and he's seen with Moses and the other Elijah fella, like the three of them, and dude's like, "Hey, you want me to build some tents?" And like, "No," and like the no comes from a cloud in the sky. He's like, "This is my son. Listen to him." And it was, I don't know. You know, it was that's apparently the moment called the transfiguration. I thought it was like after, but I guess the resurrection's a different one. It's all very complicated. So apparently when he's already been transfigured before the cross part. Yes, we could all pray here, but it would feel like what the opposite of sacred for me to try to do that. Like sometimes we try to group use our psychic powers. That doesn't feel sacrilegious. It's crazy doing that as an outsider. Yeah, I couldn't. There was definitely like a compulsion to participate just so you don't feel awkward for not participating. But it's like when I wanted to kneel, it was like on the floor, not on that little pew thing, and it was just like no. If you can't participate with your whole heart, then like don't defile their LARP if you can't LARP it with truth or something. I don't know. The Eucharist ritual is meaningful. Yeah, that was fancy. That was fancy. No, we all. I can't. I don't want to mix and match, Mo. That's not home. But yeah, and then they let us leave. I've personally felt they should have kicked me out before they did the Eucharist, like that. Like I was like dirtying it up by being there while everybody ate and drank the Lord. But it's powerful. It's powerful. It's something that I've in all the Baptisting and all the whatever around here I've done that it was something I didn't witness. I didn't realize that like even washing the dishes afterwards was part of it, and that was kind of fun to watch. It was interesting. It was interesting, but it feels like I don't know. It feels like LARPing sacred is real hard for folks, and uh, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's not that hard for me. So, and like I don't know, people take when I say LARP diminutive, but if you've been around long enough, you know that diminutive is the last way. I mean it. I mean it. No, yes. Come on home. Okay. Let's do the missiles, and then I can.
The list? Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Grim, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast magic missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am though, if you'd listen. I'm casting magic missile. Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
Oh, were my thoughts escaping? Oh, where my music's playing? Oh, there you go, Mo. Gosh. Stephanie says, try an Episcopal church. You can participate as long as you've been baptized. Yeah, I think I could have gone. I don't think they would have stopped me. I don't think they would have cared if I participated. I think maybe that's an issue, but it's not that if I can't do it honestly, I don't want to do it. And I couldn't do it honestly, so I didn't want to. And that would be true at an Episcopal church as well. There's a communal aspect to it all, says Slack, that I don't get, but it's got something for it. Yeah, like as I get old and die without youngins raised with the desire to take care of me into my old age, joining a church does sound better. No, Robert, I did not. As I would have felt it was wrong of me to do so. So now, having delivered even on the description of this video, remember, everybody, I'll see you next week.
Remember.